Alright. Let's do some rambling and some quick coding. Uh, Last video I did, I, let's see, what's her name? Not this one, not that one. Oh, I, for some reason, don't see my previous notes. When was the last time it was this, that? Improve on, oh, okay. So that was 4 days ago. Improving my Zmux plugin. And so I have this, not files. Ooh, that's weird. Oh, because, let's see. TRC. But essentially, what I was trying to do in the past was I was trying to update my key map, this block of code here. I was trying to integrate Zmux into NeoVim by doing a keybind for like leader Z, because that's what I'm used to when I'm working on my work machine. So that was in Mac. But this one I'm using Linux right now for my personal machine, and so I thought that I would do the same, but actually I found a better idea, because like I can't use the terminal without Tmux. I'm realizing that just now. So instead of trying to integrate that into NeoVim, what I did was that I just had it integrated to Tmux itself. So yeah, I did a key map for binding Z to like show, Zmux. So Zmux basically creates new sessions. So from here, like, these are all the sessions that I currently have in Tmux. So if I trigger the keybind, Control B plus Z, so yeah, it's gonna show up this list. And then actually I think I'm better off having FZF do a reverse order. So let me try that again. Yeah, this is much better. Instead of having it at the bottom, we're putting the search bar at the top. And so yeah, so if I take a look at what current sessions are available, so we have videos.files, js rojo no tendon olama. So if I try to say what's not in here, so let's say Lua. If I go in here, yeah, so it just created that session, and as we can see, that session was created. It also attached me into that session, so I don't really have to like cd into it, create a session, things like that. I just need to trigger the keybind and quickly put me in the new session in that directory listed in here, which means I could also go back to the previous session I was on, and I believe that was in here, dot files. Yeah, for dot files. So that's really cool. So now life is, better with this key map. I don't really have to deal with configuring NeoVim to add it. So that's that. So basically, if I go back to my notes, go back to where that was, improve. So 4 days ago we were trying to do that. We did that today. So let's just say done with improving Zmux integration using Python. So, and yeah, let's go over what those changes were. So this, let's see, Python scripts. So I have these two files. These are already linked into the path. So if you take a look at this path here, yeah, so local bin, yeah, here. Actually, let me fix that. Bin. So I don't really have to add local. Is there other ways that I'm exporting? Actually, I don't. But maybe in my X profile. Oh, okay. Yeah, another improvement actually is, so let's go back to notes. Improve Zmux to allow accepting an argument. So the first argument would be just a string that fuzzy matches your Zoxide. So if I do like notes, it's going to search through my existing sessions or whatever Zoxide query has, and then whatever that matches, it puts me on that. So I don't really have to like open this, search for it. It just quickly goes through the search history. I mean the results, and then puts me in that session where, you know, whatever that matches. So yeah, for now I won't do that. But what we're going over is the dot file. So let me go back to dot files, show that again. Zmux. So yeah, this is the implementation. To quickly go over, let's jump into the meat. So this is where we're creating those sessions. So if you take a look at that command, we have this tmux new session. So it accepts a -s argument, which is the session name, and your -c is your starting directory. So the -d flag here means it's using a detached mode, because tmux doesn't allow you to spin up like another tmux session from within an already existing session. So we're using tmux to not get an error when we're creating a new session. So say for example, we're already in the session. As you can see here at the bottom, it says we're in the .file session. So these are all the sessions that we have. Now, if we don't pass the -d flag, let's give it a name, you know, for test. Yeah, you're gonna get that error. So if you pass a -d flag, it lets you create it. You don't get switched onto that new session. But as you can see here, like for test is available here. So let me delete that. tmux kill session for test. Oh, -t. All right. So that session is no longer there. So let's get back to the code. Zmux. Okay. So that's for creating that, and how we're extracting the arguments we're passing into the new session. That's where all that, you know, Python script is really helpful. So basically, we create a temporary file. We're using a name temporary file here so that we can access the name once we read in, or once, yeah, let's just start from the top. So Zoxide lets you do a query against all the your CD history. So if you go CD into a directory, that gets added into like a database of all the directories that you went into. So you get that list, and from you're using Python to execute that command. Once you get the response back, you get your list of directories. And then what we're saying here is just make sure the list of directories are all valid strings. We filter out empty strings. And then after that, we're just passing the list to FZF, so we can easily, do fuzzy matching here. So yeah, we can do a search without having to exactly type whatever directory or path you're trying to go into. And so yeah, so after selecting a directory, it gets stored into our temporary file. So that's where the temp file comes in. So we're accessing the output, or the temporary file .name. And then from there, we basically read in whatever that content is. And so we're just doing a validation here. Okay, do you have a match? Like if you don't select anything in here, it still writes into it. But of course you didn't select anything, so there's no result. So we're handling for that case, because we don't want to create a new session if there's nothing selected. But yeah, if we have a selection, the selection gets split. We're just taking out, and we're just taking out the last, the actual directory name, which is the last entry of that split substring. And then we're handling for unsupported characters in the new session name. So we're replacing a colon or a dot with underscore, because underscores are supported. So after that, we craft the final tmux create session, and then lastly we do the switching command. So we jump into that new session, and that's basically what the zmux script does. So I think there's already available scripts that allows you to do this, but I just want to write my own because I know how it works. If I want to make some improvements, I don't really have to dig into the code and put myself through the familiarization and having to really understand what went into that person's mind, the one who originally authored that piece of code. So yeah, I like creating that script on my own. So it's a pretty straightforward. It took me a few hours, but I mean, yeah, it's a good learning experience, I would say. And also, it's fun building it. So yeah, I probably need to brush up on my programming skills, because I believe it shouldn't take me like an hour or two to build that script, given that I already know how the tools work. So yeah, maybe I don't know, look for ways to improve my coding skills. But that's that for now. I remember while going through that, we want, what was that? Let me see. I remember something that I probably need to do. So, oh yeah, handling duplicates. Because if we have same directories, same dir names from different parent directories, we're gonna have a problem. Like you have test dir and then dot files, and then you have another one. So essentially, the dir name here would be a list, because you have two, or what am I saying? So you're gonna have two hits, two matches, right? You don't know which one you really want, so you want to be able to handle that So yeah, let's just add a to-do note for now. 22 or 6J. This is a thing with I'm still getting used to my key map, or yeah, my keyboard config. Let's see, what was that? Okay, so I go to 24J. Let's add a to-do note here. To do handle multiple matches from different parent directories. So yeah, let me, this is line 28. To go to my notes, let me copy that. I should be able to, let's ask an LLM. Oh, okay. It's not dot files. Notes. So what we're saying is we want to handle that. So take this line, whatever this line is, you want to echo what that, is it echo or maybe expand? Let's see. Yeah, so it is expand, and you want that piped into your clipboard. No, maybe Excel clipboard. I don't know. Let's see. Clipboard alias clipboard XSL clip. Are we gonna get XSL? And then if we paste that, there's nothing to register, so it's not letting us do that. Zmux. But what I'm trying to do is take this path, the path of the name, right? So I'm just gonna simply go the manual route where, okay, let's pass that. Okay, and then dot files. Yeah, so that gives us that. And then what we said is this is line, what line is it? 28. No, it's line 28. So if I G shift D or G shift F, G shift F, yeah, puts me onto that line directly. Okay, so we want to turn this into a string command. Yep, something like that. We want to improve it to less. Oh, not accepting an argument, but dealing with duplicates. Yeah, let's just add it to do. Okay, so for now, I guess that should be good. Added some more notes. Yeah, not descriptive, but that's fine. Some learnings we had the past few days. What did we learn so far? Well, this I learned about lead lenser. So like this is a pocket flashlight that has an alarm system as well. So like you pull on it, you get the alarm sound. You have 2 levels of brightness. It's up to 400 lumens, and it's rechargeable via USB. So you have this this USB stick thing that allows you to charge it. So really cool stuff. It's not cheap, but yeah, could save your life. It's around 1,400 pesos, maybe $20, if you convert that. But yeah, it's a good find. So let's take LED lenser here. LED lenser, it's one word. LED lenser. Yes, let's create it. Pocket flashlight. With alarm. So I should probably also do updates on my note, Obsidian notes, where I would add support for rendering images in the terminal. So I could take a photo of this one, drop it in here, so I know exactly what the note is talking about, like references to images, or some more description, yeah, references to the topic, which means image and then yeah, there's a plugin for that. I can integrate it, and actually I think Obsidian NVim has a section for recommended image. Where is that? Image support. Configure. Plugin dependencies, picker, miscellaneous, Pomodoro, configuration options. Well, optionally, by default, follow link to an image. It will be ignored, but you can customize this behavior. QL manage image. Okay. XDG open. Yep. Workspaces. I think I remember seeing like an image support here. To paste an image, paste img. Okay, so you need that. You want to use xclip. You want to use okay, so it's just pasting an image support, which I think is of the path to that image. And then if you actually want image rendering, so you need to install this image NVim. So let me take note of that. Add image support notes. So that's a NeoVim plugin, and then you also want system requirements. Yeah, Obsidian's install and configure for adding support images. Xclip, I think. Do I not have that? Yeah, I still install Xclip. So that was already installed, which means that should be good. So this is good. Yeah. So added notes on LED lenser and to do for improving notes. Image integration. Yeah. Let's push that. All right. So it's 2 p.m. now. I still have an hour or two before going to work. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna relax for a bit. Yeah, some typing tests. Let's try 130 words per minute. Oops, 119. Again, mean long. Try that again. Probably still under problem follow. Now begin now without there. Chill. Make way to person could open because good. Down fine where general early. Thank need during other last not move to even long. Old from form about point take. Just leave world open through look. However, and show. Even let's slow down. To man we time have both might know now. No may. Much foreset Sam in point very right. A last large by child. Mandate should I down ask against. Many small. Yeah, I think that's it for this video.